I mean, we were just sitting back, chopping it up, reminiscing about the good old days and all that. Tracking my roots, where I came from and where I'm going.
This was the old Manuel. Now here it is a new one. And now you may wonder why I'm wearing such a crazy sweatshirt. It's so colorful. I wonder it sometimes myself. I saw a YouTuber with this sweatshirt and I directly wanted to have it because I really like crazy stuff. Then I wore it in a team meeting and all said, what is he wearing? It is a coding language on it, like Pete, with a secret message. And our UX designer even made a MS Teams background with it. So is wearing casual clothes at work new work for you? By the way, the term depends on the country. Sometimes it is reinventing work, sometimes it's future work, sometimes it's new ways of working. In Germany, it's most of the time new work. So what it's all about? Is it about the environment? So do you need a fruit basket or a soccer table on the work to have new work? For me, it isn't about the clothes. You can wear a suit if you want. New work isn't that new as you may think. You know this person over here? This is Friedrich Bergmann. He invented 1984 the Center of New Work in Flint. There was a mass dismissal in the automotive industry, and his idea was that half a year the workers are working and half a year the workers found out what they really want in life. His approach was not we should serve the work, but the work should serve us. As we spend most of our time at work, we shouldn't sacrifice 5 days a week for 2 days for us at the weekend. So work should give us more strength, energy and support us in our development, becoming more active, complete and a stronger person. So work should be transformed so it produces free, self-determined human beings. So it's all about happiness and well-being. You know this person over here? This is Martin Seligman, the founder of positive psychology. It's not something esoteric, but empirical science. It's dealing with how people flourish, cognitive, emotional and psychosocial. There are 5 areas aligned to well-being, with the acronym PERMA. P stands for positive emotions, so gratitude, hope and love. E stands for engagement and motivation. So what do you burn for? Where do you want to develop? R stands for relations. So you have positive relations and you have a supportive environment. M stands for meaning. So you have a kind of a sense and meaningfulness in life. And A stands for accomplishment. So self-efficacy. So you believe that you have the power to change something and recover from crisis. So how did I discover new work? I worked a lot from small to middle-sized to big companies, and it was always like this. The boss said you have to do like this and that, and you have always a fixed amount of tasks you needed to do. That dramatically changed on my first day in a startup. So at my first day I asked my boss, what should I do? And he replied, I don't know, do whatever you want. And first I was confused and didn't know what to do, but then I discovered how I can contribute to the success of the startup. And I like this kind of working ever since. So new work is sometimes hard in the beginning and it's hard to put it on a whole company as everyone is on a different step on her or his development. And that's why I talk to you about Working Out Loud today. My passion is to catch everyone on his or her development and experience new work with all its benefits. So I found the Working Out Loud community, Working Out Loud Rhein-Ruhr, where we exchange ideas, experiences and knowledges from different companies. I also started with workshops in my company about Working Out Loud. You know this person? This is John Stepper, the founder of Working Out Loud. Overall, Working Out Loud is a supportive program for personal development and sense of new work, including also positive psychology. So what is it all about? I want to break it down in 3 beneficial parts, such as putting you behind the driver's seat, easy to use and sustainable for the future work. So the first thing is putting you behind the driver's seat. You discover new work in your own path. So what does this mean? You go through this program with a small peer support group, up to 5 persons. And it's a safe space because you are sitting all in the same boat. That means you can exchange thoughts, you can exchange emotions, and you even can make mistakes without anybody charge you for it. Besides that, over the program, you want to achieve a personal or work-related goal. But it should be something that catches you. It shouldn't be too small, but it also shouldn't be too big. So it could be changing your job because you don't like it anymore, or it could be something about time management, for example. You can also change your goal over the whole process because it's something that keeps you on track and it's more like an enabler for the whole process. You also learn techniques to visualize your process to get to your goal. But overall, you do it all in your own path. So maybe there's an exercise you want to skip, then it's okay for your team. Or you want to meet every second week, then it's also okay. So everything is in your own path. You also find new opportunities for you by building your own network. For example, you paying attentions to others, make you and your work visible, make contributions to others, and overall you're getting to know new people. And you build up meaningful connections. Like there's an exercise, 50 facts about you, where you write down 50 facts and share it with the whole community. The second part is easy to use. You get a clear and structured guideline for 12 weeks, 1 hour each per week, with detailed exercises where someone also moderating, and you have exact time measurement how you should spend for it. Here you can see a typical week. You have a check-in, then you have some personal and group exercises, then you share it with the others, and there is a checkout. And it's easy to use because you have a peer support group, as I already said, helping you with reflection, tips and tricks, their experience and knowledge, and their network. The third part is sustainable for your working future. You learned how to build up meaningful connections and you can keep your network, of course. You break silos because normally in the small group you don't know each other beforehand. And you learn in this whole process how to get out of your comfort zone. And you learn how to tackle new things, what is essential for the digital and fast changing future. Researchers show that you need about 10 weeks to get into your new habit. So you can take something away from this 12 weeks into your daily work. So it could be maybe how to better your online presence or how to make your work visible to others. So overall, you learn how a new working culture is made by you. So Working Out Loud is about you and your development and your well-being, meeting the new work and positive psychology. So it puts you behind the driver's seat, it's easy to use, and it's sustainable for you and your working culture. So just start now with Working Out Loud, you got nothing to lose.